everyone. Welcome to Energy Mastery for Peak Performance and Resilience. Today, I want you to think of this session not just another workshop, but as a reset button. A chance to pause, recharge, and understand how your personal energy influences everything. Your performance, your emotions, and even how you read others. By the end of today, you will learn how to recognize your unique energy blueprint and how to use it to sustain high performance without burning out. Let's do something together. Let's take a deep breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. As you settle in, think about how your energy feels right now. Is it focused, tired, or somewhere in between? After that, write on the piece of paper here, alright, and how you feel right now. And then after that, paste it onto the board. So this is actually how you feel at the beginning. Alright? So in case you will forget how you feel, okay, at the end of the session, you can actually refer back to what you have written on the post-it note. A quick introduction, so that you know exactly who is actually guiding you through this journey. I'm Rebecca Lee. I'm the founder and CEO of Bionic Wellness International. I've over more than 20 years of helping people, helping professionals, leaders, and teams regain their focus, balance, and also vitality through the science and art of energy mastery. I work across wellness, leadership, and also transformation. My background bridges both science and practice, from cellular therapy, pain management, and energy system to leadership, resilience, coaching. As an HRDC certified trainer, my passion is helping people strengthen their inner force, the invisible energy that drives clarity, focus, and creativity at work and in life. What I share today isn't just theory. These are frameworks I've seen transform the lives of thousands of clients. Let me ask you something real. How many of you ever felt physically tired, even in pain, and you just don't have the mood to do anything? Can I see a raise of hands? Wow, all of you.
That's why we are here.
In fact, that's the body's way of telling you that your body energy is running low. You might not be sick, but you are drained physically, emotionally, and also mentally. Alright? When this happens, very often, our performance drops. Okay? And our focus weakens. And even small things start to feel overwhelming. This is actually what we call energy imbalance. And it is exactly what you learn to identify and reset today. Are you game for it? Yes? No?
Yes.
Good. Here's how we'll journey together over the next 4 hours. We'll begin by exploring what energy mastery really means and how to raise awareness of the 4 key energy quadrants. Then we'll introduce the Inner Force Compass, a simple yet powerful framework to help you decode and balance your energy in real time. After that, you take part in an interactive simulation activity to apply what you have learned, okay, and notice your own energy patterns. Each activity you experience today mirrors HRDC's interactive learning standards, and designed to help you not only learn but apply, reflect, and also grow through participation. Finally, we'll wrap up with an action plan after the session where you will design your own resilience ritual. Something small but powerful that helps you sustain your performance beyond this room. How many of you would say that you often end your day feeling mentally drained, even when the workload wasn't heavy?
Good.
Perfect. That's what we will unravel today.
Yeah.
Our goals today are simple and practical. By the end of this session, you'll be able to recognize the 4 domains of energy: physical, emotional, mental, and purposeful. You will learn to apply the inner force compass to identify your own energy patterns. You will reflect on what triggers energy drains or surges in your daily life. And finally, you will commit to one powerful change, a resilience ritual that supports your ongoing well-being and also performance. Each of these outcomes is designed to help you see real results, not just awareness, but change you can apply immediately at work and in life. Now, let's take a moment to think which of these outcomes you personally need the most right now. Awareness, balance, or resilience? Can I see a show of hands if it is awareness? Are you looking out for awareness as the outcome? Awareness of your energy patterns? No, not awareness. What about balance? Okay. What about resilience? Okay, no is actually resilience, actually will be balance. Okay, good. That's great. So look around. We are all at different stages, and that's what makes today's learning so rich. Because each one of you actually looking out for different outcomes. So now, before we dive deeper, let's warm up with a quick energy check to see where everyone's at. So let's begin with a simple yet powerful exercise, the energy value check. On a scale of 1 to 10, rate your current energy right now, where 1 is completely flat, no energy, okay? And 10, you feel fully charged up here, fully charged, fully energetic, all right? Then, you choose one word that describes your current energy. Focused, scattered, excited, tired, almost dying, whatever word, okay? Write it back, choose back. Remember earlier on, you have actually written on the post-it note earlier your energy level, and then now you rate your energy level from 1 to 10. Find back your earlier notes and then write it there. Oh. Yes. Yes.
Oh.
Remember just now you already written how you feel, right? So now you want to write what is actually your energy right now. Okay? Write the scale of your energy level right now. 1, you feel completely flat. Alright? And then 10, you feel fully charged. How's your energy level right now? Because this is actually how you recognize your own energy.
Do we have to put it back?
Yes.
So I put a number and,
Yes.
and one word to describe.
Yes. How you
want
feel
to
right
describe.
now? How you feel right now? So because we're going to see what patterns do you notice at this time. Alright? Very good, thank you. So, how many of you below 5? Your energy level, your scale.
Very frank.
Very low.
Okay. So what's your number? What? No one.
Almost right.
Number 5.
Number 5. Tommy?
7.
7. Lawrence?
6.
6. Not bad. Alright, so you can see that. Okay, so in other words, some will be in the sunny zone, some will be the cloudy
Rainy zone.
Okay. So this is actually what we can say from here, that every individual is different. Okay, and you will feel different energy level at different timing. Alright, this is actually what we want to see. Okay, to be aware of your own energy level. Okay, so you see, energy fluctuates, and awareness is the first step to managing it intentionally. Alright, how do you find it fun?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Now,
Interesting.
let's look at what exactly is energy mastery. Energy mastery is actually a skill of recognizing, managing, and also optimizing the invisible force that shapes how you think, how you feel, and how you perform, moment by moment. Imagine your energy like the operating system behind everything. Everything that you do, everything that you feel. When it is aligned, everything runs smoothly. Your focus sharpens, your emotions stay steady, alright, and your decisions flow with ease. And you feel very motivated. But when your energy is scattered, you feel physically tired, emotionally heavy, mentally overloaded, no mood to do anything. You tend to make wrong decisions because you feel scared, you have doubts. Okay, even simple tasks also you can feel like climbing uphill. It's so tough to do, to carry out certain things. Okay, so energy mastery gives you the awareness and tools to realign this quickly. Alright, so you perform at your peak without draining your reserve energy, and you can actually, without working harder. It's about working from alignment. That's where resilience begins. Let's take a moment and think back the last time you felt completely drained. Where was it really happening? Was it physical tiredness, long hours, skip rest, emotional stress, tension, conflict, worries, or mental overload?
All of them.
All of the above.
Okay, so too many things, open, inside your head. All right. Okay, come. Let's raise your hand. If it was mostly physical, Physical tiredness?
Yeah.
Physical tiredness? Emotional?
A little bit. A little bit.
Mental?
Mentally.
Wow!
Mentally tired.
Why not all the list?
All tick.
Okay, great. So you see, you notice how our experience differs here, alright? Yet all connected back to the same source, energy alignment. Remember earlier we said when there's a line, you can actually do a lot of things with good results. You can focus, you feel good. When it is low, that's where you start to feel all this kind of burden and all this. So you see, every time when it is not aligned, this is actually how you feel. Okay, but this physical, that's why I say every one of you is different. But this physical, emotional, or mental. Okay? Many people think energy as just fuel. Something you use up during the day and refuel by eating or sleeping. So that means you can actually fuel it back, Or after I use it already, all daytime I use up all my energy. So after I eat, I can actually refuel back. And I can just, go back to sleep and I can recharge my energy. But energy is actually much more than your stamina or your strength. It is also communication. Every second, every moment, your body, your mind, and purpose are actually in conversation through sensations, touch, everything, sensations, how you feel, creative, and also your confidence. You make better decisions. Connect authentically with others. That is, you have better relationship with others. And bounce back faster from challenges. So in other words, when you face certain challenges, right, you are actually able to come back to the original position before you have that challenge. Alright, this is actually what we term as the bounce back faster. Alright? But when communication breaks down, when the body says rest, but your mind says push harder. One side say rest, one side push harder. So it's actually in conflict. That's where friction appears. That's when stress, confusion, or burnout begins. In advanced levels of this program, we visualize this through the inner force blueprint, which maps how your energy flows and where it becomes blocked. But today, you start to sense the mapping of your energy by yourself, alright, by noticing how your body and mind respond in real time. Let's try something together. Think of a time recently when you are mentally stressed. Maybe rushing a deadline or worrying about something. Okay? Just think of that moment for 10 seconds. Okay? Think of that. You can close your eyes, you can think of that particular moment. Like you were rushing for something, alright, rushing a deadline or worrying about something. Alright? This is actually the most recent one. Okay, where you were mentally stressed. Okay? Now, think of it already. I want you to notice when you think of that particular stress moment, what happens to your body?
Stress.
Okay? Maybe you notice that whether your shoulder does it tighten up, okay? Or your breathing gets shallow, or your stomach, some people's stomach, they feel very uneasy. Okay?
That's to scold people.
So maybe Lawrence, you can share. How do you feel when you think of that particular moment?
I'm really stressed, and then
How do you feel?
physically, the shoulder is hunched up a bit.
Hunched up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You see, Lawrence said when he feels stressed, all right.
Yeah.
So he tends to be like this.
Tense up lah.
It tense up. All right. So the body tense up. It's like the shoulder muscles, everything tense up. How about Kami?
I have breakouts.
Breakouts. Oh,
Mm.
okay.
Yeah.
So that means when you are mentally stressed, you have breakouts.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
think
very
so.
severe?
Yeah, after a while, okay lah.
Ah,
After a
okay.
while.
Not as bad as before.
Yeah.
Interesting. So Kami, when she's mentally stressed, she will tend to have breakouts. Okay. What about Nurul?
My one, of course, feels very stressed,
Mm.
and I feel something about my stomach. It's
Stomach.
uneasy, yes.
Uneasy feeling.
Uneasy, yes.
Okay. So Nurul is different.
Mm.
So Nurul, when you feel stressed, mentally stressed, you feel discomfort, stomach
Yes.
uneasy.
Yes.
Interesting. What about Chacha?
I sleep a lot.
You sleep a lot. So
Yeah.
so that means when you're mentally stressed, you tend to sleep.
Yeah.
That means it's actually the whole body actually something like collapse. Can you see? All of you actually when you're under mentally stressed, right? Under stress, your body actually reacts differently.
Differently. Yeah.
Yeah. Is it interesting?
Yeah.
Okay. So now I want you all to switch. Think of a moment when you felt inspired, excited about something you love doing. And after that, notice how your body, your posture, your breathing change almost instantly. Okay, think of that moment now. Something that you get so excited in doing, how you feel it. Okay? So can you differentiate how you feel when you're mentally stressed and now when you think of something that happy?
Inspired.
Alright? So how do you feel? You feel a big difference?
Yeah.
Do you want to sleep anymore?
Wanna enjoy the moment.
You see, that's the difference. You see, this is actually what we term energy communication in action. Your mind and body constantly talking to each other. You see, when you're mentally stressed, talking to your body, right? That's why your body you feel certain things. Alright? When you're happy mood, your body reacts differently. This is actually what we term as energy is also communication. Now let's look at energy drain patterns. Okay? So what would be the very common energy drains that most people experience? Is it when our minds stay in constant overdrive? Juggling too many thoughts, switching, between tasks, okay, and responding to endless demands, whether at work, at home, and then you have to tend to the husband, the children, and after that maybe in-laws or up-laws or whatever you call it, okay? And then, our, all these kind of endless demands, our mental energy takes out. It's not that multitasking or problem solving are wrong. It's not. Okay? It's actually about learning how to focus attention with intention. Okay? Emotional overload is also another common trait. Especially when we absorb the stress or emotions of others
Yeah.
without us releasing them. You see, when certain people very stressful, when certain people release their anger, so we absorb all this kind of negative energy. When we absorb into this and we never release it, so we keep on absorbing, everything inside us. Okay, then your body tend to have a lot of what we term as emotional overload. Okay. That emotional weight can exhaust us faster than physical.
Yep.
Okay? And finally, when we disconnect from our sense of purpose, okay, when we forget the why behind what we do, even small tasks also can start to feel super heavy, and also unuseful.
Agree.
Right? The truth is, these energy drain patterns are actually very normal. Alright? But they are not weaknesses. Okay, they are not weaknesses here. Recognizing them is simply the first step to realignment and the start of building sustainable energy resilience. Now, let's take a moment to reflect. Which of these do you experience most often? Physical exhaustion, emotional fatigue, or mental clutter? Physical exhaustion. Mental clutter means you have a lot of things that keep inside your mind that you need to do. Alright? So, and then you think of this, you think of that. Certain times, you tend to have negative thoughts of this, whether should you do it, all these are mental clutter. So you're not able to differentiate a lot of things. You're not able to see things clearly. Alright, too many things inside. So that's why you're cluttering your brain.
Sangkut up here lah.
Yes, okay. So this is actually what we term as mental clutter. Okay? So, can I have a raise of hand? Who is actually having physical exhaustion?
Still okay.
Still okay?
Still okay, sometimes more tired.
Emotional fatigue? No? Mental clutter?
I didn't do
Mental cluttered and then start overthinking.
Yeah. Okay, can you please write down in your notes mental clutter?
Is it not?
Is that one or-
It's okay, you can actually write it on your notes. Okay, you have to recognize this. Okay? Is it just noticing your patterns is already an act of awareness? Okay, and awareness is always the first step to change. Alright? Because when you're not aware of what is going on inside you, how are you going to change? You see, when you know what is actually happening inside you, that's where you can actually take appropriate action to find out the cause of it. And then after finding out the cause of it, that's where you can actually take what actions should I do, what other things should I change, what would be the next course of action that I can take, to change the situation. Right? That's why it depends on what kind of stress that you're having, because of physical, emotional, or mental. Alright? This is actually what we term as awareness is the first step. Okay, let's look at the 4 energy domains. Energy mastery begins with understanding that we operate across 4 interconnected energy domains: physical, emotional, mental, and also purposeful. Alright, you can see here. Think of them as 4 batteries that power different parts of your life, all interconnected. The physical battery fuels your stamina, your strength, your recovery. Because we're talking about body vitality, your stamina, whether you're having enough rest or not, whether you're moving or stagnating, or having a sedentary lifestyle, kind of things. Yeah, this is actually what we are referring to, the physical battery. Alright? The next one is actually the emotional energy, which we also term as the emotional battery, where it actually shapes how you feel, how you connect, and how you influence others. Why? Is because you see, emotionally we're talking about the mood, whether you're having motivation or not, whether good mood, bad mood. Alright? And then how you connect with other people. Are you an empathetic person? Without empathy, how are you going to connect with other people? Okay, this is talking about emotional power. That's the emotional battery. Okay, the next one is the mental battery. Okay, the mental energy here. Mental battery drives focus, clarity, and decision making. Your creativity. Because you see, when your mental is not clear or cluttered, when it's cluttered, everything blocked already. Can you focus or not? Too many things you can't focus. Are you having clarity or not? You are not. Alright, everything is blurred. Okay? Are you able to make better decisions or not? You can't. Yeah? So this is actually what we term as the mental energy. Alright? And then last but not least is actually the fourth battery, which is the purposeful battery. Alright? Purposeful battery gives meaning to everything that you do. It is your why. When one battery runs low, the others are affected too. Remember earlier on we said all these four domains are interconnected. Okay? So when one battery runs low, for instance, when your stamina runs low, that means your physical energy runs low, you're not able to have the strength to carry out certain activities. Will it affect your emotion?
Yes.
Will it affect your mental?
Yes.
Will it affect your purposeful?
Yep.
Because you cannot achieve your goals. So
Because
you
of
can,
Zoom.
yes, exactly. So can you see the interconnectedness among all these four domains?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So that's why you see, you might feel mentally foggy when you're physically exhausted. Alright? Emotionally drained when you have lost sight of purpose. It's just like you have lost direction. You don't know where you should be leading. Alright? Your life purpose. You say, where am I supposed to be? What am I supposed to do? Where should I go now? What kind of work should I work right now? Okay? Where am I now? So you lost all this. You lost the purpose, you know. So that means you lost this direction. You're not clear. When you're not clear means actually what? You're having some worries, you're having some doubts. Okay? So this one is actually what? Your mental energy, you're not having clarity on what you want in life. Alright? And then you're not motivated really because you're not clear. Okay, when you're not clear all these things, you're back to cannot really. Okay, your body vitality also will be affected. Can you see? Not just physical, when you from even when you start from here, okay, you also will affect the rest of it. Okay? That's why energy mastery isn't about managing time. Okay? It's actually about managing alignment across these four domains. Remember from the beginning we talked about energy alignment? Alright? But what do we align? We're actually talking about alignment of these four domains. When all these four domains are properly aligned, everything will be good.
Balance.
Will be balanced. You can achieve your life goals easily. Okay, so in the next few slides, we explore each one and see how it directs and impacts your personal health and also your sense of direction. Okay, so if you had to guess, which of these four batteries tends to run off first? Your own four batteries. Okay? Which one tends to run off first? Because you have to know this, you have to recognize this yourself. Okay? Whether it's physical, emotional, mental, or purposeful.
Mental.
Mental first,
Ah.
and then
Mental
physical,
Physical,
and then third,
Mental
first
and
is mental,
emotional.
and then second thing is emotional, third is physical.
Then purposeful.
okay, can you all write down on a piece of paper and then first, second, third, and fourth.
Everyone is different, is it?
It depends, yes, of course.
Oh.
Because you see, we wouldn't know. That's the reason why this is called energy of balance. You have to be aware of which of these batteries run out first. You see, from there you have to go back and check why you run out this battery first. You get what I mean? This is actually how you recognize it. Yeah, I know. Yeah, use the paper. In fact, this exercise you can do it
some people like they said already, so the physical comes first.
Yeah.
You-
Depends on the person.
Yeah, so that's why this is actually what we can do every day for our own self, to do a self-check, a quick self-check. Alright, in other words, we check the batteries. Just like we check our phone batteries, right? Do you check your phone batteries every day?
Yes.
Yeah, but how come you don't check your own batteries? You understand
Because we never really aware of it.
Good.
Phone
At
is
least
one
after
you
today.
buka, you tengok already mah.
Yeah,
This one you don't buka and see.
Yes, good.
No battery, you die.
Yeah,